Hi, my name's Jess and I'm from El Paso, Texas, and this is my first year at Apex.
Hi, I am Shailin. I am a former cabinet member from Apex 2019.
Hey, my name is Beck Crandall. I'm an Unbound alumni and I graduated at the end of 2022.
Hi, my name is Angelina Escalante. I'm from El Salvador and this is my first Apex.
Hello, my name is Henry Gilbertson. I am from Iowa and this is my first year attending Apex.
Hi, my name is Zoe Wright. I'm from Florida and this is my third Apex.
My name is Sarah. I'm from Wisconsin and this is my second time at Apex.
Hey, what's up? My name is Joshua Luke Smith and I'm a poet and a pastor.
My name is Stephen Peterson and I joined Unbound in 2012.
Honestly, I had no clue what to expect. I wasn't sure what the people were going to be like or what exactly we were going to be doing throughout the week. There was a schedule, but it was kind of hard to picture it. Whatever expectations I could have come up with, this is way better.
It has actually been better than what I expected. The activities we do are a lot more centered around, team and not just solo. And it's just been great to make friends and have these relationships.
The way they planned it was very intentional and deliberate, and you can see that in everything. But honestly, I loved the team challenges. There was something that you got to spend time together working on, but also you were running and you were playing hard and you were thinking hard and you were bonding throughout the whole thing. So that was a really awesome experience.
So my first impression of Apex is that this is like a family reunion. This is a bunch of people that have known each other their whole lives getting together. I know that's not the case. I've learned today that a lot of these people are meeting each other for the first time, but it has the feeling of a family reunion, which is a really special thing.
One thing I learned from my first Apex I was able to bring over to this Apex was not being afraid to go up and talk to people. I'm an extrovert. It's easy. Generally speaking, it's easy for me to go up to people, but just everybody's willing to have a conversation with you and to have a really great conversation with you. And so that's one thing I learned, just not to be afraid to do that. And I also learned, don't trust people with air horns.
Something I've learned this Apex is that you don't know what you're gonna approach, what you're gonna learn, who you're gonna be with, and what experiences you're gonna have. And the more you surround yourself with different people who follow similar values and just want to love as much as you want to love, it gives you a great experience.
For me, something that I've learned ever since I started Unbound, and especially going to Apex, is the importance of talking to other people and being at Apex specifically or in the community. It's so easy to talk to our fellow students, and it's so easy to have those conversations that when I go back home, I like to try and carry that same thing back home so that I can have deep and meaningful conversations with people in my own community as well.
One of my favorite memories from my first Apex was probably sitting around the dinner table with all these new friends that I made, having conversations that I never thought I would have, because I didn't know I was gonna grow up so close with these people so fast. So just sitting around, having conversation, and then just staying so close, being able to go do other things with them that I didn't know I would be doing because I was still new and I was really nervous. But yeah, just making those connections that I thought I wouldn't make, but I did and still have today. I would say I have seen myself grow. I feel like I've gained a lot of confidence, not only in who I am, but as well as what I say and how I say things. When I first came to Apex, I was super shy, didn't really talk to people, just was the kid who hid in the corner. But now, just with the influence of these people, being able to be myself and be confident in who I am in the Lord and just with everybody around me.
My favorite moment at Apex so far is definitely worship night yesterday. It was kind of spontaneous, and they just gathered around on the dock in front of the dining hall, and in the beginning we started off with maybe 5 people, but by the end we had this whole group of us just sitting there worshiping together, and it was really cool to see all the familiar faces and people that I've played challenges with and gotten to know better, and we were just all just worshiping in unison. It was just such a beautiful moment.
One thing I've learned in the past few days is just admiring the beauty of God's creation, and whenever I'm having a down day, just go outside and look at the marvelous creation that God created, and also how to just live for Christ and not really care about what others think of me, and just be free and live for Jesus.
Yeah, something that I found really encouraging being here at Apex is the fact that it exists. I wish I'd had a similar gathering when I was the age of many of the students here. I'm encouraged by a generation that is actually hungry for God, hungry for community, hungry to grow in spiritual formation. I find that immensely encouraging.
So I came to Apex, I was here multiple years, I was on the cabinet, and then I stopped coming for a few years. And I was out of community, I wasn't participating in it at home or with Unbound, and then I came back last year, and it was just as Jonathan always says, it is a family that takes you back immediately. And it was crazy to me that people I didn't think would remember me were running up and giving me hugs like they just like had seen me yesterday, you know, and we had been, these deep friendships actually stayed throughout the years even when I had never talked to them. And I just think it's really cool, like when you plug into somewhere like that, how it really is. It just showed me everything Jonathan says is real. Like this community is actually a giant family. Even when you're not a part of it for years, if you come back, like you're still gonna receive the same welcome. And I just think it's wonderful.
One of the biggest things I've taken away from my time in Unbound over the past 12 years is the importance of living in community on purpose. Not just coming in and getting to know people and then hoping that something arises from that or that you grow in relationships with people, but the importance of living in such a way where you are intentionally invested in people, intentionally investing in those relationships, and intentionally strengthening brothers and sisters in Christ is one of the biggest things that I've learned from this community.
I think one of the biggest things is about how the past is unchangeable, but that doesn't mean that it's untouchable. It doesn't mean that that has to stay. Whatever happened in the past has to stay in the past so that it can be changed so that your future can be better and that your present can be better.
Something I've learned that I want to take back home and apply, it's been really good for me to listen to the sessions and realize different areas of growth that I need to take time and just take before the Lord and ask Him how He wants me to grow in those areas, and not just brush it aside and, you know, hide it in my notebook, but actually go through it and actually seek out growth in those areas, like pride and how I spend my time, and if I'm really living fully for Him or if I'm living for other people or for myself. And so I'm really excited to go home and dive into that with Him and actually, you know, take this and have it further my relationship with the Lord and with other people. And I'm excited to actually grow through all of this and not just have it go in one ear and out the other.
Something I would love to tell the friends I made at Apex this year is that just thank you. Thank you for being yourselves, and thank you for your time and your love and dedication.
I would just like to say I'm really glad, you know, we have our friendship. It's great that we can have this friendship for, you know, maybe the rest of our lives.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys. I love you guys. I am so glad that we've been able to make these connections, and these are truly connections that I'm never gonna forget. There's always gonna be a special place in my heart for you. And I love you. Can't wait to see where we go next.
I love you guys, and I'm gonna miss you so much until I get to see you at base camp. But that is a whole 2 months closer now, so that's awesome.
Yeah, if I could give you one word of encouragement, it would be this: what we behold, we will become. And our attention is the beginning of our devotion. So I want to encourage you to give your attention to God and give your attention to the great story of redemption that is found in the life and the death and the resurrection of Jesus, and don't let go of Him.
You guys are amazing. I love you guys. I mean, we were strangers when I got here, but after meeting my team, and not just my team, but everyone else, I mean, I haven't even left, and I'm already excited for October to get to see you all again. And I might forget some of your names, but I won't forget your faces, and I won't forget our memories, and I'm so excited to build more with you guys, and I'm so grateful that God brought you all here, and that we get to be going through all of this awesome content together and growing in community. And this is just such a perfect picture of the church and us like coming together in unison and seeking after the Lord, and I'm so glad that I get to do that with all of you guys.